And now for a taste of things to come.
Hello, 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 my internet fans. Welcome and welcome and welcome and welcome and welcome again. We're back again with another watch along for a couple different teams this time, and we do have a bit of a double header today. So here's what's going on. Right now, in literally just in about 15 minutes or so at the top of the hour, we're going to call the Celtics and the 76ers, Game 6. Mr. Reliable is going to come in after he gets home from work. I'm going to tag out, take a break, do whatever, and get ready to call Ducks Oilers at 10 o'clock. Right now on the Statitron TV, the Wild are taking on the Stars. The game just started about 3 minutes ago. There's no score yet. So I'm going to switch that over in just a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm going to come in, then tag out as soon as Mr. Reliable comes in. So let's get a quick update as to what's going on in the playoffs and what's been happening and all that good stuff. The Thunder completed their sweep on, let me bring up their series. Their series ended on the 3 days ago. They completed the sweep with a 131-122 victory over Phoenix. They won game 1, 119-84. They won game 2, 120-107. They won game 3, 121-109. Won game 4, 131-122. The Thunder are waiting for the winner between the Lakers and the Rockets. Their game 6 is tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern Time. The problem is it's on Prime Video. I don't think I have that, so I can't call that game. But if the series goes to a game 7, I don't think it's been determined. No, it has not been determined who's going to get the TV rights on that one. Game 6, however, is, and let me confirm that, it is confirmed Game 6 will be on Prime Video, according to ESPN anyway. If that changes, we might make that. Game 6 between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves is later tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. If the Timberwolves win that game, they advance. The winner of that series will take on the Spurs, who defeated the Trailblazers, San Antonio, Portland. Their series ended 2 days ago. It ended on Tuesday when the Spurs beat the Blazers 114-95. So that's what's happening in the West. In the East, Game 6 of the Pistons and the Magic will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern. That's on Prime Video. The Cavaliers and the Raptors Game 6, that's on Prime Video. That's at 7:30 tomorrow Eastern. We're calling Celtics 76ers tonight. And the only game that's being played right now, the Knicks are crushing the Hawks 46-15 with 10 minutes to go in the second. If the Knicks win this game, they advance. So that's what's happening in basketball. In hockey, I'll give you a quick hockey update. The Avalanche eliminated the Kings, and we called that game. And that was on April 26th, so that was 4 days ago. The winner of that series awaits the winner of the Stars and the Wild. And hold that thought. Oh, goal Wild! The Wild just scored. How about that? So they're up 1-0 already with 13:37 to go in the first. Wild up 1-0. So if the Wild win this game at home, they advance to play the Avalanche. The Golden Knights play the Mammoth tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. The Knights are up 3-2. And then there's the game that I'm calling Oilers-Ducks. Ducks win, they advance. So it could be Ducks Knights in the next round, or if the Mammoth go on and they could force a Game 7. Game 7 between the Knights and the Mammoth would be, if necessary, May 3rd. But that hasn't been made official yet. You have to see what happens in Game 6. Over in the East, the Sabres and the Bruins will play tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern. Sabres are up 3-2. That might be the game I'd be calling tomorrow. We'll see how work goes, but more than likely, I am leaning towards Sabres-Bruins tomorrow. Haven't made it confirmed yet. The Lightning are playing the Canadiens. They start half an hour earlier. The Lightning are up 3-2 on that one. Hurricanes and the Flyers eliminated the Penguins in a 1-0 overtime game. They were scoreless through 60. So either they were both that good or neither team couldn't score. I didn't see the game, but that matchup is set in the second round. It will be Carolina versus Philadelphia in round 2. And, technically, Carolina and Pennsylvania are pretty close to Tennessee. So maybe I have the Hurricanes to back up on. So right now I'm kind of leaning towards Buffalo-Boston. But we'll make that official probably either tomorrow afternoon or maybe even tonight. I don't know yet. All right. It is about 10 minutes to 8, so I'm going to keep that on there for a little bit. And we'll just keep going from there. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. And let's see what else is happening headline-wise. What is this? NBA calls for tighter prediction market restrictions? What is that? Okay, this I have no idea. Oh, it has to do with sports betting. Oh, it's that. Okay. All right. I understand it now. I'll quickly read this. This is from literally about an hour ago on ESPN. The NBA asked the nation's top commodities regulator Thursday to impose tighter restrictions on players, game officials, and team staff to ensure prediction markets don't undermine sports integrity and fan confidence. Dan Spillane, the NBA's executive vice president and assistant general counsel, wrote in a letter to the Commodity Futures Trading Commission that the integrity concerns posed by prediction markets are similar to those associated with sports betting. The letter comes as the CFTC weighs whether to amend its regulations on prediction markets. The NBA's call for tighter controls come in contrast to other sports leagues such as MLB, NHL, and UFC signing partnership deals with prediction markets. But the industry requires robust and comprehensive regulations, he wrote, citing the risks inherent in athletes and others placing contracts on the sports in which they participate. Prediction markets such as Kalshi and Polymarket allow users aged 18 and older to trade on the yes-no outcomes of events, including sports. So basically, there's and I've seen this on social media. There is a site called Kalshi, and it's kind of like sports betting without being an official sports betting site like FanDuel, DraftKings, Bet365. Basically, and if I'm reading this correctly, it's kind of like a stock market thing where I don't know what you invest, but you invest something where the answer is either yes or no. And if you are correct in your investment, your stock goes up. I think that's how it works. I don't know for certain. I shouldn't be reporting it, but I've seen it before. And it's kind of like an alternative, but there are so many little tiny things in it that it's just like sports betting. So they could throw a question out there. Will the Bulls win a title in 2027? And you invest in yes or no, but you're not really betting full money. It's like you're betting pennies on it or something. And then it explodes and people, oh, you can make money this way. How it's not sports betting is beyond me. When I hear sports betting, FanDuel, Bet365, and DraftKings. So what they're trying to do is protect the integrity of the game. And so that way, somebody who has access to the players and the referees, the coaches, the media, they don't want them to like go in the non-public areas and just say, oh, so do you guys think you're going to win today? Because I've got this prediction that says you're going to win. I need you guys to win. Then they tell somebody, and they tell somebody, it gets back to the players. The players are like, who's this guy making a bet on me? We're going to lose or something like that. So I think that's all how it works. Need to look into it a little bit more. But sports betting is, of course, absolutely, I wouldn't say sports betting is ruining sports. I mean, a lot of people on social media, when their bet loses, they get angry. And rightfully so. I mean, but if you can't afford to bet, you shouldn't bet anyway. Bottom line. I learned that the hard way. Because my problem is jealousy. I get jealous when I see all these other people win, and I don't win. All right, Stars are up still 1-0, so we're going to switch over to basketball. Go Wild. That's what I say about that. All right. Let's see. Where is basketball? Where is basketball? No, I don't want the Big Bang Theory, and I don't want Captain America. BOS. Okay, where is my game? Oh, on Peacock. How do you use this thing? I'm surprised I haven't done done that with my remote controls. Hey, Billy. Okay, who changed my avatar? That's not my avatar. My avatar is supposed to be Roman Reigns. Why is my avatar as a blue peacock? Who did that?
Peacock. Probably because WWE.
Oh, because WWE's gone. Oops. Story's so smart and I'm so dumb.
You have your moments.
She didn't say that. Okay, yes, she did, but still. Have my Holy cow, the Knicks are up by 41 points. The Hawks do not want to play today. Somebody tell the Hawks to wake up because they've only scored 19 points. That's not even high school basketball. That's middle school basketball. All right, game is starting. Or Kentucky Derby is getting ready to start too. I really do want to. I think that's Saturday. Yeah. All right, so game one, the Celtics won 123-91. Game two, the 76ers won 111-97. Game three, the Celtics won 108-100. Game four, the Celtics won 128-96. Game five, the 76ers won 113-97. And here we are at game six. As far as team stats, the 76ers, it looks like they are averaging 115.9 points per game, and Boston is averaging 114.9. Field goal percentage for both teams, 47 for the Boston Celtics and 46 for the Philadelphia 76ers. Rebounds is 46-43 in favor of the Celtics. Assists is as even as it can get, almost 25. Blocks, slightly advantage to the 76ers. Steals to the 76ers. And ESPN Analytics says the Boston Celtics have a 62% chance of winning tonight. And of course, Boston and Philly, geographic rivals. You put the Knicks, the Celtics, and the 76ers all in that's the tri-state area, and that's a triple threat right there. Kia. Ugh. Noah Eagle, Grant Hill, and Robbie Hummel are officially welcoming you to the game. I wonder if Will Smith is there. In West Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, 33 points on Tuesday, 12 of 23, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. Is talking still. Jason Tatum in the series, 24.6 points, 47.7 field goals, and 10.6 rebounds. Third most in the playoffs. Jaylen Brown in the series, 25.8 points, 46.5 field goal, and 1.2 steals. He leads the team in points. Dory's watching the game down there. Apparently someone was tripping. Yes, thank you. Good. Money. Money. Okay, let's deposit this money. I got my money from driving Uber. Wait a minute. 354? Why is there an extra $4? Not that I'm complaining about an extra $4, but I just want to know why. There must have been an extra tip somewhere, oh no, there was a cancellation earlier. Okay. Well, either way, give me my money. Give me my money. I want my money. Where the heck's my money? Give me my money. Thank you. It's so easy. A kid can do it. See this? There we go. Okay. Thank you. I got my money. Okay, good. Now, how much more do I need to pay the rent? Devil Wears Prada 2. Okay. Okay, now that that's all squared away. Let's see if the Hawks are... Oh, the Hawks have made it past 20 points. Okay, good. Get their 50 points down, and they're not even at halftime. My God. I tried to take a nap, okay? All right, the DraftKings live bet. What do we got here? They haven't said anything yet. Okay, fine. Let's see if there are any decent bets on FanDuel. There we go. Player tracker. Jaylen Brown, 28.5. Tyrese Maxey, 28.1 as we get a look of the city at night. Point 720, 1196. 643. I'm not seeing any. All right, the starting lineup. Derek White, guard. Jaylen Brown, guard. Sam Hauser, forward. Jason Tatum, forward. Neemias Queta, center. Your head coach for the Boston Celtics is Joe Mazzulla. As they ring the Liberty Bell to get the crowd hyped. As the one focus, one goal, one team, the moment that you work your whole season for, just finding ways to win. Same fight, different round. Some days you're going to get knocked down, but the only thing that matters is getting back up. As we're getting the Titantron of the Philadelphia 76ers. The flames are up from the hoops. From Kentucky, number 0, guard Tyrese Maxey. From Baylor, number 77, guard VJ Edgecombe. From Kansas, number 9, forward Kelly Oubre Jr. From Palmdale, forward number 8, Paul George. And from Cameroon, the center, number 21, Joel Embiid. That's your starting lineup for the Sixers. Your head coach for the 76ers, Nick Nurse. Boston is a 6.5-point favorite to win. The money line to win $100 off of DraftKings, got to put up 230. For the 76ers, you put up 100, you win 190. So Philadelphia is the underdog, but the greatest underdog story from Philadelphia, hey, yo, Rocky Adrian. Surprised they haven't started playing Gonna Fly now. No, I don't want that. All right, the teams meet up at center court. Ball is up, and the 76ers have it. They will start. Coming up to the top of the key. And right off the bat, Embiid makes the first shot. It's 2-0 76ers. 2 points for Embiid. Let's see what Boston does with their first possession. Pass behind the three-point line. Another pass. Shot. Air ball. Hauser misses a three-pointer. Rebound goes to the 76ers. Behind the three. Quick dish. Another pass. Another pass. Embiid for three. No good. Boston recovers. Boston gets the rebound. And he falls. And with two people on separate sides going for it, it's a jump ball. A little bit less than 11 minutes to go. 2-0 76ers. The Hawks are still down by 50 points. Unbelievable. All right, jump ball here. It's going to be White versus Embiid. And Philadelphia recovers. Coming up the court really quickly. Oh, that is a turnover. Paul George loses the ball. So now Boston gets it back. Slow walk up. Crowd chanting defense. Pass and pass back. Hauser's got it. Hauser lays it up and in, and we're tied at 2. 76ers with the ball. Maxey. 1 foot over the line. Another pass behind the three-point line. Long three. Nope. Not necessary. Did not need to make that. Edgecombe misses. Rebound goes back to the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's going to try. Nope. No good for 3. Back to the 76ers. But a quick steal. Boston gets it and misses. Derek White tried to capitalize on that steal and rebound. It just didn't fall. 76ers will shoot. They will miss. It goes back to Boston. As Maxey misses that one. Boston goes all the way down. Jason Tatum misses. Now the 76ers come back. Embiid thinks for about 3 twice. Drives in. Draws the foul and gets it. Draws the foul and makes the basket. It's an and one. Putting the Sixers up 4-2. Let's see if he can complete the three-point play. He fought for that one. He's driving. Keita gets the foul. Hauser's looking like, what? That was charging. Three-point play coming up. Embiid is good. It's 5-2. Crowd chanting for defense. Jason Tatum driving in, gets the foul and the basket. Now he gets a three-point play. Jason Tatum at the line, looking to complete the three-point play, tie this game up. Crowd taunting at him, trying to get him to miss. And he missed. So Philadelphia with the rebound, and they're coming up the court. Jaylen Brown. Nope, he missed. Boston rebound. Tatum with it. Here's George. George goes for the shot. Bounces in and out. Philadelphia rebound. Another miss. Philadelphia misses. Philadelphia coming back for three. Got it. Paul George makes that one. It's now 8-4. That's a turnover. That is a turnover, folks. Let's see what happened. He stopped. He moved. He started again. And then he falls and hits the ground. That's double dribble. Maxey for three. It's good. Count it. 76ers up by 7. Boston. Brown goes for the shot. Misses. Rebound 76ers. Maxey with it. Gives it to Embiid. Embiid for three. Misses. Didn't know why. That was the Boston shoots, scores. Jaylen Browns with a pull-up jumper makes it 7-6 or 11-6. Excuse me, 11-6. Philadelphia with it. Ball goes off the backcourt, off the basket, so Boston has a chance to cut the lead down a little bit. Quinta makes a little jump shot. It's now 11-8. And we're going to take a timeout. It's 11-8 after the foul. Oh, wow. With 2 minutes to go in the half, the Knicks are up 80-33. That has got to be one of the lowest NBA scores. Hold on, I got to find that. Not lowrider. Fewest number of points in a half for the playoffs. NBA. 25. Okay, so the record's not being broken. The fewest number of points scored in a half is 25, achieved by the Rockets in Game 6 of the 2018 Western Conference Finals. Well, at least how? Our neighbors to the south aren't doing very well. What's being said on social media? I don't even know if I want to look at this. I do have that story I posted on No DQ, but I don't know if I want to talk about that story yet. I'm already signed into X. I don't need to sign in again. Atlanta Hawks. True to Atlanta. Oh, wow. Yep. They're not happy in Atlanta. I'm glad I'm not calling that game. I would be over that game in a heartbeat. Notable Game 6 performances. Wilt Chamberlain, 1965 East Finals, 30 points. Sixers won that game. Bill Russell, 1968 East Finals. Celtics won that game, forced Game 7. JoJo White, 40 points in 48 minutes, 1977. Larry Bird, 1981 East Finals. Celtics won, forced Game 7. Jason Tatum, forced Game 7 in the 2023 East Semis. All right, let's see what happens here. After the timeout, 11-8 is the score, 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And Jaylen Brown gets fouled. Jaylen Brown. Yep, that's a foul. Jaylen Brown fouls. All right, can cause a foul. Maxim with the ball. 76ers. Dish out to the behind the arc. Driving in. Over for three. Edge come. Nope. Didn't need to make that one. Here's White. Almost a steal. Foul in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown to the line to shoot two. Let's see here. I saw the contact first, and then I saw the act of shoot. So, all right, first from Jaylen Brown is good. Makes it 11-9. Three-point scoring net totals. Plus 36, minus 18, plus 24, plus 45. Okay, so Boston can shoot three. Second free throw. No good. He missed. Rebound goes to the 76ers. They're up 11-9, 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Maxey, back to Maxey. 10 seconds on the clock there. Driving in, pulls it up, lays it in. 13-9 is the score. Boston could use a three here, but as Maxey already has 5 points, that's a steal and a turnover, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Boston ball. Let's take a look. Philly touches it. That went off Philly's fingers. No. What? I saw it go off his fingers. I would have challenged that. The replay doesn't lie. Philadelphia with the ball. That's essentially a free throw, and it's bounced in and out. Boston gets the ball back. They quickly go for a three, and they make it. 13-12. No, it's Tatum. Tatum has 5 points. Philly with it. Shoots. No good. Ball goes back over to the 76ers. And that's a bad pass. And that's going to be a fast break. And a lay it up and in. And Pritchard gives the Celtics the lead, 14-13. Mercifully, at halftime, it's now 83-36 in favor of the Knicks. They are up by 47 points. Philly dunk. Oubre gets the 2 points to give the 76ers the lead. Boston is going to call timeout with 4:02 to go in the first. Score is 15-14 in favor of the 76ers.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling. All the wrestling. All the wrestling. All the wrestling. Need to do the other thing. Need to do the other thing. Need to do this. Retweet. We are live. What are the hashtags? Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Twitter. Boston Celtics. Hashtag different here. Hashtag different here. And the hashtag for the 76ers. Philadelphia. They don't have a hashtag? The 76ers don't have a hashtag? Okay. Here come the Boston Celtics coming up the court. Very odd that they don't have one. Boston looking to take the lead on this possession. And that is a steal and a turnover. Maxim's on his horse. And they lay it up and in. Grimes gives the 76ers a 17-14 lead. Pritchard drives, spins again, turns, shoots. It trickles in. 17-16 is the score. Peyton Pritchard in the series, 15 points. What are the 76ers going to do here? With 3 minutes to go. There's Maxey. Maxey for three. Got it. 20-16 is the score. As Philadelphia looking to force a game 7. Boston looking to clear this series out. And that's a steal and a turnover. 76ers with the ball again. Embiid over for three. No good. Didn't need that one, I don't think. Boston gets the ball back on a rebound. And Tatum's got it. Tatum's going to go for three. Got it. 20-19. Tatum has 8 points. Boston down by 1. Maxey almost went for the three, gave it to Embiid. Embiid's going to shoot, and he's going to miss. Boston can take the lead on this possession. Almost loses the ball there. Tatum drives in, draws the foul, though. He will shoot 2. First free throw by Tatum. No, he missed. Gatorade substitution. Gatorade hydrates better than water. And sometimes Gatorade tastes better, too. Second free throw is good, and we are tied at 20. Waiting for the ball to be picked up. Goes across. Maxey misses. Boston with the rebound. They can take the lead. Tatum dancing all over the place. He shoots. He missed. Rebound goes to the 76ers. Almost a bit of a bobble there. Driving in with the reverse layup. Didn't go. Boston gets the ball back. Jason Tatum again dancing around, driving, finds Pritchard open for a long three. Not hit the front of the rim. He could have taken a couple more steps up. Philadelphia has it now. Maxey again. Driving in all the way from the top and loses the ball. I thought he got fouled on that one. Boston coming back for three. Yes, they drain it. 23-20. Hauser makes that. He stopped right in front of the line. $35 seconds left in the quarter. Mac didn't even hit the rim on that one. 20 seconds in the quarter, 2 seconds on the game clock. So if they miss, Philly can get one last chance in the quarter. Tatum spins around, fakes the long three, takes the three, misses. That's an air ball and out of bounds. 12 seconds in the period, or in the quarter, excuse me. 12 seconds, and Philly will get the last possession. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Maxey driving in. Puts it up. No good. Boston's going to go for. Philly tried to go for one last quick steal and one last heave. And Embiid is down, but he's going to get up. He's in a quick grimace, but I think he looks like he's all right. That's the end of the first. 23-20 is the score. All right, let's bring up some stats here in the end of the first. Field goals. Boston, 9 of 19. Philadelphia, 8 of 24. 9 of 19 is 47%. 8 of 24 is 33 1/3%. Three-pointers. Boston is 3 of 7. Philadelphia is 3 of 9. Free throws. Boston is 2 of 5. I don't know what Boston's doing at the free throw line. 76ers have only made one. They've only taken one, so there you go. 16 rebounds for the Boston Celtics, 11 for the 76ers. Both teams have 6 assists, 3 official steals for Philadelphia, 2 for Boston, 5 total turnovers for the Celtics, 3 for the 76ers, 8-5 in favor of Boston when it comes to fast break points. Both teams have 3 fouls on each. The largest lead for the Celtics has been 3. The largest leads for the 76ers has been 7. Jason Tatum leads the Celtics with 9 points. And Tyrese Maxey leads the 76ers with 8. Let's bring up the scores here. Tatum with 9. Jason Tatum with 9. Jason Tatum with 9. Sandhauser with 5. Jaylen Brown with 3. And Neemias Queta with 2. Derek White does not have any points. The bench for the Celtics is all Peyton Pritchard for 23 points. For the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey has 8. Joel Embiid has 5. Paul George has 3. Kelly Oubre Jr. has 2. And the only person on the Philadelphia bench that has scored is Quentin Grimes. 2 makes 20. Again, this is Game 6. Game 7 is scheduled for Saturday. Time has not been determined yet. How about that? That's cute. Zach's cat likes hockey. I love that. All right. And let's see what's happening in hockey. It's still 1-0 Wild. All right, second quarter underway. Boston with the ball. They are up by 3. Brown shoots, makes it swish. That makes it 25-20. Philadelphia now down by 5. And they miss. And a foul called late. Late after the shot. Fouls on Derek White. That's going to send VJ Edgecombe to this line. First one is good. Makes it 25-21. My quarters. Turn that down just a little bit. Second shot It's good. 25-22 is the score. Boston up by 3. Embiid has 5 points. Dancing around. Step back shot. Nope. Who's it going to go to? It's going to go to Philadelphia as Jaylen Brown misses. Philadelphia gets the ball. 11 minutes, 11 seconds left. And that's a foul. Garza fouls Embiid, so Embiid's going to go to the line. Embiid warming up there at the line, trying to get his team back. Only down by 3. Bends his knees, flicks his wrist. No good. He missed. Embiid going for a second free throw. And it is good. 25-23. 11 minutes to go. Pritchard with the ball. And Oubre fouls Jaylen Brown. So now Jaylen Brown is going to go to the line. Jaylen Brown at the line, shooting 2. First one, no good. I could see the coach kind of shake his head at that one, or the assistant coach. I don't know who that is, but he surely was very didn't go in. Second free throw. He missed both. Unbelievable. Stop for 3. Nope. Rebound, Philadelphia. And ball will go back to Boston. Oh, that was assistant coach Sam Cassell, who was shaking his head. Couldn't believe that they missed those free throws. And don't know what happened there, but I guess he stepped out of bounds. So Philadelphia gets the ball back. 25-23. Joel Embiid for 3. Got it. That gives the 76ers the lead, 26-25. Brown lays it up and in. That makes it 27-26. Jaylen Brown has got 7 points. Embiid misses. I have a feeling the Stars just scored. Brown, Pat dishes out for the three-pointer. Nope. And the dunk home. And that's going to give the 76ers the lead, 28-27. Edge comes in from out of nowhere on that one. He's got 4 points. Yep, they scored. Boston drives in and misses, and the ball will go to Philadelphia. Who scored? Who tied the game? Wyatt Johnson at 7:01. Meanwhile, the Knicks are at 99 points and the Hawks are at 40. Mercy rule. Here come the 76ers. Misses that one. Here comes Boston trying to get the lead, and Brown knocks it in. That makes the score 29-28. Philadelphia with the ball. Oubre sinks one, 30-29. Philadelphia gets the ball. New York has now scored 100 points. They're at 101. And Boston loses the ball. Philadelphia is going to come back on a quick, fast break for three. Missed. Boston gets the rebound. If that might be a record 100 points in the playoffs, as a timeout is called by the Celtics. Fastest to score 100 points in playoffs. Fastest team to score 100 points. Fastest team to score 100 points in a single game in NBA playoffs. No, that's not what I want. That's when Will Chamberlain did it. Well, I don't know. I would love to look that up. That box score. In fact, I think I want to do that. Hold on. April 1st, 1967. April 1, 1967, NBA play-by-play. I mean, I don't think they... When did Wilt Chamberlain score 100 points? March 2nd, 1962. Oh, wow. The game was not televised and no video footage of the game has been recovered. There are only audio recordings of the game's fourth quarter, which was added for preservation in the United States Recording Registry. The NBA was not yet recognized as a major sports league. Oh, man. That's horrible. All right, Boston with the ball, down by 1. Bank, no good. Philadelphia recovers. Or gets the rebound. I'm thinking football. Maxey gets what to drop. Maxey gives them a 3-point lead. It's now 32-29. 3-pointer for Boston. Yes. We are tied at 32. Oubre gets another 3, makes it 35-32. Boston with the ball. Brown has it. And that's a foul? He had his hands up the whole time. Maxey didn't even touch him. Maxey's got a case on this one. Maxey is not being aggressive. Maxey is defending the entire time. And that's a foul on him? Seriously? Free throw is no good as it should be. You shouldn't even be at the free throw, man. He was defending the whole time. Second free throw coming up. Jaylen Brown makes it 35-33. He was almost like a statue. And he gets called for the foul. I can't believe that. For 3. Good. Philadelphia up 38-33. As George makes a 3. Boston down by 5. George has 6. Three-pointer attempt. Long 3. Good. That one makes it 38-36. Philadelphia. Edgecombe with 6 points. And that's a foul there. Oubre fouls. Nice long 3 there by George. Oubre, let's see the. That's a lost ball. Nope, missed that one. Maxey with it. Driving in all by himself, misses that one. Gets called for a foul, though. Keita fouls Maxey. First free throw by Maxey is good. That makes it 41-36. Second free throw is good. 42-36. Philadelphia leads by 6. on Brown. Arm came out. That's and he takes the shove. Tough call on that one. Let me see. It didn't look like I don't know. It looked like more like a shove off than a shove. 3 fouls so far on Jaylen Brown. Hello, Mr. Reliable.
What's going on?
3-pointer, no good. 4:50 to go. Celtics down by 6. Now, where was the call on that?
The play you were talking about, you can't push off with your elbow. Brown does that a lot.
Yeah.
The NBA is politics. They want Game 7. Look how everything's going Philly's way with the calls. Philadelphia looking to become
Be
the
glad
first
we're
team
not calling the Knicks and the Hawks right now.
right? Knicks is looking.
Knicks are
the
down
76
by 54 points. It's not even the end of the third quarter yet.
Wow. They say the 76ers would be the first team to force Game 7 out of 3-1 this year. So coming back from 3-1
I heard
if
that.
they can win.
Maxey misses there. Philly still with the ball. 3 shots and they finally go in. Philly up by 8. Biggest lead of the game for the 76ers. Boston needs to call timeout at this point, but they're not going to do it yet.
They should. They need to.
What was that foul? Thank you. I saw Tatum shove. So you can't lead with your elbow, but Jason Tatum can, huh? Unbelievable. All right, Tatum to the line. And it's good. 44-37. I think it's safe to say the Knicks are going to advance. They had that game won all the way from the second quarter. Second free throw is good, 44-38. 4:07 to go. Philadelphia waiting, just letting the ball go. The clock wasn't even running yet. Maxey, Pat dishes it out. In the paint. Don't know what that was, but it was nothing. White fouls George. So George going to go to the line to shoot 2. I hear the whistle. Did Dory was happy about something.
Did you say the Knicks were down by 50 or up by 50?
The Knicks are up by 54 points right now.
Up?
I think it's safe to say that there's no way the Hawks are going to come back from this one. 3:50 to go. 76ers up by 8.
Boston is live by the 3, die by the 3. That's their problem.
I've said that many times. Tatum with 13 points. George with 3 gives them a 9-point lead. But Celtics try to answer back with a 3. No good. Boston with a quick steal. There's only one Celtic.
Oh, nice steal.
They all had to rush back. Tries for the alley-oop. Gets a layup instead. 49-42.
Oh, good for close shot. That layup was hard. He had Embiid right there
Maxey
too.
driving in. It's good. 51-42. Back
Wait.
up to a 9.
Did they just call offensive foul, Joe Embiid? He's arguing with the ref about something. Oh, nope. They counted it. Never mind.
They counted it. And we got a timeout.
Yeah.
And as we get a
Boston.
timeout, we'll take a timeout. Be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
There's all the professional wrestling and more. Sports, NBA,
And then
NHL,
some.
MLB.
And then
Well,
after all the
you believe
playoffs
it's
are done, we
almost-
get to go back to baseball.
Right?
Right.
Dude, can you believe how fast time goes? I remember calling the finals last year of the NBA. Jeez.
And then we get to do MMA in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually looking forward to that. I can't wait to call that one.
The return
only
of
thing I
Ronda
hope-
Rousey.
Yeah. The only thing I hope, though, I don't want to see Ronda go for the quick win. She was notorious for that in UFC.
Yeah, most of her wins.
Gia Carano is not going to let her just rip her arm off. She's going to have to work for it. Early prediction.
She used to take try to get that armbar by the end of the first round or beginning of the second. She really never went all 5 rounds too often.
No. If I remember her fights, she would stand up with you a little bit, and if you slipped or if she got lucky with a punch, you're dead. You're done.
Yep. Once she gets you in that judo toss,
yeah.
it was over.
That's it.
Something's going on with Tatum's left leg, man. That's the opposite leg that he towards Achilles on. Maybe he's cramping up.
Oh, no. All righty.
Wow, they showed an old school picture of JT when he had the cornrows. That was years ago. I think we should be back to wasn't White shooting free throws? Like, what are they doing here?
I have no idea. A big breath from White. Steps up to the free throw line. Shoots.
Okay,
It's good.
I was gonna say we should be at his free
8,
throws.
2:49 to go.
White's money from the line. He's like an 83% shooter or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Embiid is back
Both
to
free
full
throws are
health after
good.
that.
76ers up by 7.
Notice when Embiid came back fully healthy from that appendectomy, he the series kind of turned.
Embiid dishes out for a 3, and it is no good. Rebound Boston.
Mm.
Still got plenty of time.
He
Just
heard me try to talk
chop
good
it
about
down,
him, and
and if
he
you
missed.
miss that, rebound goes to the 76ers.
Come on,
Uh-oh.
pick and roll.
I
Let's
don't
do the
want to
pick
look.
and roll. Let's do the pick and roll with
I
Vujacic.
heard a
Come on.
boo.
What happened? She's watching the hockey.
Uh-oh.
I heard her say boo too.
Stacker was watching the hockey, and Maverick Bork just put the Wild up 2-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So at halftime, I'm going to tag out, go watch some of the rest of the hockey game, and get ready for the Ducks. 76ers get a lucky bounce, 53-44. They've tied their the biggest lead at 9. Maxi's got 16, 90 seconds to go in the half. We're not even talking about New York right now, folks.
They killing them.
3-pointer attempt, in and out. All I'll say is this: Stephen A. is going to be gloating, tomorrow morning on First Take. I'll tell you that now.
Is that who's waiting on the other side of this? The Knicks and the Knicks win. They play the winner of the series. Oh, okay.
The Knicks are going to play the winner of this series.
That's going to be good because they're the ones who
And
eliminated.
either way, it's a rival. Boston, New York, Philadelphia, New York. Either way, it's a rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Boston answers with 3, 56-47, 51 seconds left. All I know is if you thought Stephen A. Smith was annoying before, wait till tomorrow morning.
Right.
Out of bounds, 32 seconds left in the half. And I'm not saying that as my rivalistic journalism, whatever you want to call it, between him and he doesn't even know I exist, but still, I'm just saying
how
it.
he is.
Yeah.
You know how he is with the Celtics, with the Knicks.
You know how the Knicks are his team.
Yeah.
He's pro Knicks and he's anti Cowboys.
It's him and
I have a feeling the Wild just tied it up again.
Him and Spike Lee, the biggest Knicks fans, man.
Yeah, they did. Tarasenko scores, makes it 2-2. 10 seconds to go in the half. Philadelphia looking to go for double digits. Can they get a final shot before halftime? Yes, they can. 3.5 seconds left. It's going to be an inbound, few dribbles, one last shot, buzzer beater. Nope. It is halftime. 58-49 is your score in Philadelphia.
Celtics need to get it together.
Yes, they do. All right, friends. I'm going to tag out. Mr. Reliable's got this. I'm going to go downstairs with Stat Girl, catch up on some hockey. And as soon, my guess is as soon as the Stars and Wild are over, they're going to switch over Oilers. Then I'll be right back in here. So temporary.
Right.
Now I'll just bow out, but I'll keep the feed open just in case some things come back. So I'm not going to totally leave. But for now,
all right, guys, we're going into half. 58-49. Paul George playing well. Embiid, full health, it seems to be. That appendectomy was 22 days ago. Now he's finally playing. So we're at halftime, folks. Again, do I really need to talk about the Knicks in the Stephen A. Smith? But I guess it's our job, right? So around the world, white hot Knicks are putting on a clinic versus the Hawks. It is 117-64, and it's the beginning of the fourth quarter. Of course, we're here live. And then next is the 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Is the Nuggets number 3 seed. They're going to play the number 6 seed Timberwolves, which Minnesota have a 3-2 on that one. Then Friday, tomorrow, May 1st, Pistons versus the Magic. Orlando win or leading 3-2, so that's an elimination game. You got Cleveland versus the Raptors at 7:30 p.m. Eastern here, Game 6. Cleveland Cavaliers lead that series 3-2. Then then you have the Lakers versus the Rockets. The Lakers lead 3-2. That's all going to be on Prime Video. And if necessary, Saturday, May 2nd, the Game 7, 76ers Celtics, is going to be determined, but that's when they're going to play again, Saturday. So that's the current NBA playoffs. Of course, what Statboy Mike just went to go check on, the NHL, the Ducks are going to play tonight against the Oilers. I didn't even know you could see that on HBO Max, but I guess because you can see it on TNT, you can see it on HBO Max. Dallas and Minnesota 2-2 in the second, 52 seconds left, and then you got Edmonton, Anaheim, of course, 10 p.m., which I just mentioned. May 1st, the Tampa Bay Lightning, they are up 3-2. No, I'm sorry, they're down 3-2. That's going to be tomorrow, May 1st. 7 p.m. Eastern. Then you got the Buffalo Boston series where Buffalo is up 3-2. Then you have the Utah series. Utah's down 3-2. And then Saturday, Minnesota, Dallas, if Dallas survives. Then you got Anaheim, Edmonton, Game 7, if they can tie it up. But Anaheim leads that one 3-2. Then, of course, May 3rd, to be determined, Boston, Buffalo, Game 7, if necessary. So that's what we got coming up in the hockey and NHL and the NBA playoffs. Take a look at some scores in baseball today. San Francisco versus Philly. Philly won 6-5. You got Toronto, Minnesota. Minnesota won 4-1. Well, they didn't win. They're still playing, but the final versus Detroit versus Atlanta. Detroit won 5-2. That's a little bit of a spanking. St. Louis, 10-5 against Pittsburgh Pirates. Colorado, Cincinnati, 4-6. Cincinnati won. Washington versus the Mets, 5-4. Washington took that one. Arizona versus Milwaukee. That's a butt whooping. Milwaukee won 13-1 against Arizona. Ew, that's a butt whooping and a half. You got Kansas City, 6-3. They lost. Houston versus Baltimore. Baltimore won 10-3. And no, actually, sorry, 11-5. They won. Jesus, butt whoopings today in baseball. Well, that's sports around the world. Before Mike left, he mentioned that the MMA fight. I'm looking forward to that fight. I'm not sure who to pick. I'm gonna think about it more and more as we get closer, and then we'll go ahead and do that. But it's halftime here. The 76ers lead the Celtics 58-49. Joel Embiid has 9 points. He is 3 for 10, which is 30%, 4 rebounds and 4 assists at the half. Showing highlights of Paul George. Now, I did miss the game because of some personal issues at the beginning. They're showing Paul George with that nice corner 3 there. Busted another 3 right in Tatum's face. Then in Kata's face. Blocked Kata. So good job of Paul George stepping up. Paul George has got to have the most playoff experience out of everybody on that 76ers team. Because he is the oldest vet there. Boston is 5 and 9 when trailing in halftime in the playoffs under those looks since 22-23. Now showing the highlights of Jason Tatum. Tatum with that was a nice pick and roll for the layup. It is showing he's limping a little. He pulled up 3. That's what they need to stop doing. Stop walking up and pulling up 3s. But there's something up with Boston. Just live by 3, die by 3. I guess when they're falling at least 33, they tend to win. Right now, they're not doing that, and they're behind by points. Carmelo Anthony saying there's no pressure on the Celtics. They know they got to step up. Brown and the Tatum. This whole series is on their back. Jason Grady is talking. He doesn't like the way Boston is playing. And JD got to stay out of foul trouble. He does have 3 fouls before the half, so that's why he sat down the last 4 minutes of the quarter. You see the Celtics behind me, the Celtics jersey. Don't need to guess too much of who I'm going for, but it might be slipping, man. I don't know. It seemed like ever since Jason Tatum returned, the chemistry seems to be a little off. They went on a little streak, but then I don't know. It might be back to that. Whose team is it, JD or JT? I never played into that the way other people play, but there might be some truth to it. We'll have to see. So the NBA, of course, halftime, they went into another commercial, so I'm going to have to run another commercial, and then we'll be back. This is the NBA playoffs. Actually, you know what? Let me just plug away while we're at it. You can catch Batty for Wrestling on the YouTube channel. Her ex is Shadow Bat Ash. Zack Sabre Jr. is her cover. Got to see him in person, talk to him. Cool as hell. Such a great dude. This is me. I'm going to show my old one. God, man. Awesome. She's awesome. You can catch me subscribe here on YouTube at Rage of Wrestling. Instagram is walter.cruz.940 and X is at Walter Alex Cruz. Where is JJ's information? Here we go. Renegade JJ Williams. Catch him on Instagram. At YouTube is Casa de 18 Studios with the S. Row JJ Williams is his personal Twitter. And of course, Casa de 18 Studio without the S is the other Twitter. And you can catch us. We all have access to it, but at SRStudios 2024 is the business account for us here at Simply Reliable Studios, where we make our announcements of upcoming interviews, all of our watch-alongs, and we got a busy weekend as independent wrestling doesn't stop. We got GCW, we got so much stuff coming up this weekend, HOG, so much stuff coming up. So that's our plug. Where is Jeff? Jeff is in here. There we go. Boom. You can follow at Jeff Meacham on Facebook, at _ Jeff Meacham on X, at _ Jeff Meacham is also YouTube and the Instagram. So that is the crew. You can follow at Foster 19, the Simple Man's brand, or the Simple Man with the spectacular voice at Noah Foster 1916 is the Twitter, the Instagram, the X, and the Blue Sky. And then on Facebook, it's just Noah Foster, and that is the team right now. Also coming up is the return of Simply Reliable Gaming. So I'll be right back. Short little ad. Prep for that. We are going to be doing Ninja Gaiden when I can afford to get PlayStation Live, and we'll do that on the Twitch. I'm thinking about doing it on Thursdays, which is one of my days off, but then I would be competing with TNA, so we'll see. But here's a little tease of the Simply Reliable Gaming.
Get over here!
And yes, Simply Reliable Gaming. I will give a date, an exact date later on, once these personal issues resolve themselves, so we can get back to that gaming world. Hopefully, Noah Foster joins that. Uh, Charles will join, maybe fall in the sewer hole a few more times in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we'll see. But that is Simply Reliable Gaming. I'm Mr. Reliable Walter Cruz, of course. Please subscribe to the YouTube at Rage of Wrestling. We're back at commercial. What does Noah always say? Streaming services, the Peacock, but there's a lot of commercials in the NBA. It's way more than wrestling, but something we got to deal with. And of course, let me update you. Maybe the Knicks went up by 60 at this point. Let's see what the score is now. This is pathetic. 133 to 77. They ain't putting up a fight at all. The Atlanta Hawks here. 133 to 77 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Knicks will move on and get to rest and play the winner of the Celtics and 76ers. If Philly can hold on to this lead, they will be a Game 7 Saturday, May 2nd, which will mean Knicks get an extra day of rest. They just don't know whether they got to travel to Philly or they got to travel to Boston. Actually, I think if Philly goes on to win, the Knicks will have home court advantage. If Boston goes on and win, Boston will have home court advantage because they're the number 2 seeds. The Knicks are the number 3. So, yeah. If 76ers hold on and then win Game 7, Game 1 of the New York Knicks and Philadelphia will take place in Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena. If the Celtics could come back, hold on, turn this around, win, or go on in Game 7 and win, it'll be live from TD Garden versus the Knicks. So we'll find out what the Knicks have to travel, but the Knicks 100% sure are in the next round. 133-77, 6 minutes and 50 seconds. At this point, I would take out all the starters. Play your the deepest part of your bench needs to be playing right now. You don't even have to score anymore, like legit. You can have a bunch of turnovers right now, and Atlanta will be nowhere near catching you. And after trading Trae Young, I'm even surprised that the Hawks are even in the playoffs, if I'm being completely honest. Winner take all, Game 7, possibly Saturday, if Philadelphia can hang on. So far, they're up to the 9-point lead. Jaylen Brown in foul trouble with 3 fouls. And we're just about to go into the third quarter here. Start of the third, 49-58. And here we go. Hopefully for me, I bleed green, as you can tell. Hopefully the comeback is coming. Your commentators on Peacock, Grant Hill. They did put the names up a second ago. I lost it. Grant Hill is pretty much the only one I do recognize, to be honest. The former Detroit Piston legend. And then he went to Orlando Magic. Then he had a resurgence after all those knee surgeries in the land of the sun. Phoenix Sun. I like that team. I feel like they deserve to have won the championship, but after that Spurs series where I think it was Ori hip checked Steve Nash, broke his nose, the momentum was over. I think that was Game 6, and then the Spurs went on to Game 7, and they won that year. So here we go. It is the Boston's ball. Jaylen Brown bringing it up court. Gives it up to Hauser in the corner. Bounces pass to Tatum, who turns it over. Kelly Oubre driving it up now. Runs into Hauser, almost lost it. Gives it up to Paul George for three. Paul George sinks it. Largest lead of the game for Philadelphia, 13. Jaylen Brown brings it down. And how offensive foul called on, is it Brown? That'll be foul number 4, or was it on Hauser? Might have been Hauser on the pick. They try to do a pick and roll, and they call the foul. It's on Hauser. So number 2 on Hauser. Joel Embiid down in the middle. About an 18-foot jump shot, and it's good. Philadelphia coming out of the quarter on fire. It is now 49-63. Largest lead of the game, 15 points. Tatum brings it down. Double hand slam. No defense. 51-63. 12-point game. Sorry, I think I said 15 earlier. It was a 14-point game. Math, Walter, math. Now they go into the post to Joel, who got away with an elbow there on Tatum. 3 men in green there. Kata, Tatum, and I think Hauser, but I don't know who the foul is on. I think it's going to be on Tatum since the camera's showing him. But Joel Embiid hooked Tatum's elbow. If you go ahead and look at that, they need to challenge that. That was Joel Embiid hooking Tatum, not the other way around. That was not a foul. That was Joel Embiid hooking Tatum's arm. Wow. Joel Embiid good with both free throws. Tatum bringing it up. Pick by Kata. Tatum takes it. Gets stripped. Him and Paul are battling. No call. Ref's letting it go. That was a foul. Paul George crossing up. Bounce pass. Kelly Oubre going for a dunk, and Kata with a good block. Kelly gets it back, puts it up. No good. Defense by Kata there. Jaylen Brown goes against 3 defenders in Philly. Passes it out, gives it to White. White back to Brown. Brown pump fakes a 3. Backing down, Joel Embiid with the help defense. Gives it up to Kata. Kata taking it out of the paint. Turns, twists, and off the rim. Philadelphia is putting on a clinic of how you defend. Paul George with the 3 off the mark, and Jason Tatum bringing it up. Tatum puts up a 3. Bad shot. He thought Joel got a piece of it. The refs don't agree, and it's out of bounds. Philadelphia's ball. Paul George bringing it up. Gives it to Joel Embiid. Post up. Double team. Kelly Oubre. 3. Off. Kata able to bring down the rebound. JB bringing it up. Pulls up 3. Got it. Nothing but net. Bringing it up is Paul George now for the 76ers. It is 54-65 Philadelphia. Feeling they're trying to stop their season from ending tonight. Nice pass by Joel Embiid behind the back to Kelly Oubre. Defense by Oubre now. Gives it up to Paul George behind his back. And VJ Edgecombe with the dunk. City of Brotherly Love are up 69-54 now. Philly gives it to Oubre, or sorry, Joel Embiid. Then on the other side, Oubre blocks JB. Paul George behind his back. And Edgecombe with a beautiful dunk. Philly with all the momentum now. As we cut to a commercial because Celtics definitely needed a timeout. Paul George is taking it up like he's the point guard instead of Tyrese Maxey here. But Boston, this game is slipping from you, buddy. Got to get it together. We're in commercial now. Boston is letting this lead, the series lead, just slip away now, man.
I live for a fancy dinner where I don't have any idea what I'm eating. But what I really love, 6 times the points. Just eat your points, sweetie. I've been one of all the stars. Slightly more than the points I want. City style. Rewards where it counts. That's the one. Players have their bag.
Still in commercial. What we got? The DoorDash commercial. Shooting the Beats headset. Which, why would you treat a Beats headset like that? But regardless.
Snacks, chargers, essentials, whatever you need to stay in. Delivered at the speed of the game. Where else keeps you in your bag all season long.
While our nation's best are giving their blood, sweat, and tears on the pitch, we'll be sweating right along with the Globals. So you is blue.
It's kind of multitasking. I apologize about the dead air, folks. But it is commercial. I can't update. Is the Knicks game mercifully over yet? Knicks are 136-84. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. So if you're a Knicks fan, you're happy. If you're a Celtics fan like me, you're biting your nails and you're nervous as hell right now. Big Crispy by Chili's. Come on with these damn commercials. How long has this been? It must have been a full timeout. '76ers. It almost feels like a freaking lightning bolt hit the arena right now. Derek White bringing it up after the timeout. Gets it to JT at the top of the key. Now to do it to Derek White. Wide open three. And he gets it. You don't need a bunch of threes to come back, but when they're falling, I guess they're falling. But that is what happens. Philadelphia now, Joel Embiid in the post against Kada. Single coverage, post up, doesn't get it. Oubre gets the rebound, and over JB gets it. Kelly Oubre's on fire. Paul George walk up three, wide open and pulls it. 74-57. All the momentum in Philly's favor. JB bringing it up. Kelly Oubre on him. Kada gives him a pick. JB brings it up against Joel Embiid, passes it out to White. White back to JB. Got a mismatch with Joel Embiid on him. Takes a three out of the corner. Misses off of Kada. At least I thought it was off of Kelly, but it looks like Kada. But it looks like the refs are giving it to the Celtics. Oh, now they're reversing it. Yeah, that's the right call. Even I could see that was not. That was definitely off of Kada. Clearly. All right, they reversed the call. They got it right. Refs getting it right in the NBA. Go figure. Short. Peyton Pritchard came in off the bench, passes it to Derek White. Back to Pritchard, wide open three from the corner. Rattles in and out. Stop shooting threes. Maxey bringing it up. Gets it to Paul George. Way mismatch. He's about a whole foot taller than Peyton Pritchard. Post up, brings it down. Oh, all the Celtics collapse up on Paul George and get the steal. Peyton Pritchard bringing it up. Almost traveled by JT. JT bringing it up. Off the pick and pop. Misses a three. Stop shooting threes. That was a really good look, but it just didn't fall. But if it's not working for you, come back. You got to see a couple of balls drop in first to get your confidence back. So go for the two-pointers. Go for the layups. Then get your rhythm back. JB coming off the Kelly Oubre missed. Brings it down. Misses Cato with a follow-up slam. Picking a roll between Embiid and Paul George. Gets it to Embiid for three. Embiid missing. Way off. JT bringing it down now for Boston. Gives it up to Derek White in the corner. Pump fakes a three, but Paul George comes in and hits him. They're going to kid him for a foul. That's a non-shooting foul, as it was just a pump fake.
Safe against these Celtics. Boston led by 13 points. Second third quarter of game 5. Overtime Tuesday night in Boston. The Celtics just could not make shots down the stretch. The longest
Vujicic with a three from the top of the key, way off. Derek Wright gets the rebound, but it comes off.
Okay, so I've got the other feed on a they're waiting for their game to start. So I'm here with you for a few seconds, and then I'm going to go back down and check the Stars and the Wild, and then I'll go back to the Ducks and the Oilers when they start.
And the Oilers.
Yeah.
Oh, Maxey with a nice jump. Oh, that's off. Vujicic get the rebound. Is that a foul? Yes. All right.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
For the
5,
Knicks.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mercifully, it is now over. New York has defeated Atlanta by a final score 140-89.
I was telling her before you came in, you might as well just empty the bench. You don't even need to score ever again that whole fourth quarter.
That game was over all the way back in the second period when they only had like 20 points.
That's crazy. I'm surprised Atlanta even made the playoffs after they traded Trae Young.
Yikes. So I am so glad we did not call that game, because that would have been a disaster. I do not believe in like turning off a feed unless like I'm sick.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. But I think that might have been an exception.
Hell yeah.
The only exception. I mean, I wish there kind of was a mercy rule.
Right.
But there isn't.
There's one in baseball, isn't there?
Nope. There's no mercy rule at all in anything. All right. I'll be right back.
All right. Here comes the Obrey versus Brown. Brown with that turnaround jumper goes in. I believe it's 61-74. I haven't seen the score in a bit. Maxey coming in with a good layup. 61-76. Philadelphia up. Boston leads the series 3-2. Voyachik and Brown to Voyachik. Voyachik dominate with your big body. Come on now. We got a late whistle here. I think it was on Oubrey's push off. Oh no, Edgecombe. Edgecombe got called for that. White to Hauser. Hauser wide open in the corner. Rattles around. Misses. Edgecombe with the rebound. Maxey bringing it up. White on defense. Maxey communicating to Edgecombe. Edgecombe moving down. Maxey with a crossover move. Gets White. Falls. Lays it up. That was not a foul. He tripped. White is screaming to challenge that. Tatum, something's going on. He went to the back. It's that left leg bothering him. The opposite leg of which he injured last year. He's probably going to go run on the exercise bike for a little bit. Hopefully it's just cramping or something. Maxey with a pullback three. Air ball! Voyachik gets it. Listen, Philadelphia has given Celtics all the chance to come back right now. They have been cold for the last 2 minutes, but again, Celtics just keep putting up three after three after three and missing. Peyton Pritchard crossover, gets it to Voyachik, back to Pritchard. Voyachik's wide open, jumper, inside the three, misses, gets his own rebound, goes in, spins, fouled by Simmons, but they didn't call it, or Simmons, I should say. Edgecombe runs into Hauser, no call. JB gets it, now they call it a blocking foul after the Celtics get the possession. That's crazy. That's a super late call. Drummond most definitely fouled on one side, but then this should have been Hauser was shuffling his feet, so I see why they called it a blocking foul. But Drummond definitely fouled on the other side as we go to commercial here. Toyota.
She isn't just a place. She is an element. And it's salt and spray. She shows us real things into the present. That's what's inside every bottle of Corona.
Now we got Corona,
So no matter where your drink takes you,
which probably costs $30 in an NBA game. I'm not a drinker like that, so I never buy beer in the facilities. And I've been to TD Garden quite a few times to see the Celtics play. But I know a hot dog and stuff for my kid, man. I remember I spent like $40 in one little thing for a couple of drinks and the nachos or something. It's ridiculous.
say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with a pro surfer.
Airbnb commercial. Shout out to Airbnb. We stayed in the one for the Vegas trip with with the Renegade JJ Williams and I, networking to try to get more wrestling interviews for people. Hopefully people reach out. Now we're doing what? K-pop Demon Hunter. Oh no, it's still the Airbnb. I thought that was a McDonald's, the K-pop burger that's all over the place, or K-pop meal, I should say. Taco Bell commercial. Luxury box. Can we get back to the game, please? Now it's a Starbucks commercial. Starbucks is better than Dunkin' to me, but way more expensive, man. Now, what's this? Mario World or the Universal Studios commercial now? I gotta commentate commercials because they cut to so many. Yep, Universal. Orlando results. Resorts. I think I said results. Jesus. I'm tired. And a little antsy that Boston is losing like this. And Tatum is out, went to the back. I'm hoping he's okay. American Express presented the two-man game between Maxey and Joel Embiid. Nice pick and pop. Then Maxey picks out little 20-foot jumper, or sorry, 10-foot jumper. Then Maxey out of the corner three on fire against Pritchard. He's got the height advantage against Pritchard. Well, most people do. It's been all Philadelphia so far in the third quarter. This is where they took over in game 5 as well. Paul George, crossover. Hauser, nice jumper. That was inside the three. Hits it, 78-61. Philadelphia trying to survive, forcing a game 7. JB comes in, crosses well short. Smacks it out to Pritchard. Oubre smacks it, steals, goes down. Oubre, layup, misses. Hauser over to White. White to Hauser. Hauser wide open three, misses. Stop shooting threes. Jesus Christ. They are 8 of 25 for 3. Stop shooting them. I understand that you're down, but jeez. George post up, a little bit inside the key, misses. And Philly is giving you all the chances to come back right now with all these misses, and you just can't take advantage. JB, the only starter that's in right now. Pritchard to Vujicic. Vujicic's out to Hauser. Stole by Drummond, but it goes out of bounds. Philadelphia just turning the freaking defense on. JB, corner three, off. Stop shooting threes. I swear the Celtics think like there's no 2 points, just 3. Post up by Maxey, gets away with a push off. Oh no, Derek White's in there. He's a starter with JB. And Paul George again! Okay, good to see JT back on the bench. It is all Philadelphia. Peyton Pritchard passes it to JB. JB goes in. Out to White. White corner three. Off. Man, Boston has all the opportunities in the world, just collectively just cold right now. Maxey comes in, up and under, and makes it! Philadelphia, 19-point lead now. They are in an 8-0 run the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 21-point lead. Peyton Pritchard, corner three, well short. I think Boston has given up on this one. Maxey with a far three, way off. Hauser did not touch that. He almost did. Maxey loves using Paul George as a screener here. Jeez, man. JB. Pick. JB and the cop, one-on-one with Maxey. Passes to Vujicic. Peyton Pritchard was wide open underneath, but Vujicic brings it in against Drummond. That was the first score. 5 seconds left. Maxey trying to bring it down. Layup. Pulls it up to Drummond. Drummond three. And of course he makes the buzzer beater. It is all Philadelphia. 85-63. Drummond with the buzzer beater. Corner three. They might not count it. They're looking at it. It looks like it's still on his fingertips with the 0. Statement third quarter by Philadelphia. That's exactly what they did in game 5. It was all about that third quarter. And we go to a John Cena Honda commercial, and my Honda just exploded. Ooh, the numbers jumped. 71 people. Thank you, everybody. What's up, Charles? Yep, I mentioned Detroit, and you showed up. Man, 21-point game right now. Lord have mercy. Celtics just watching it slip away. At least game 7 is in Boston, but with this momentum Philly has, Philadelphia looking to become the first team this year to come back from 3-1 and force game 7.
The new quick hand applicator. Fast and easy way to control things.
Weed killer commercial. But you listen to the radio, all you hear is about Roundup lawsuit because of all the cancer that it causes 10 to 15 years later after exposure.
What you and the NBA had was special. Sure, you were together 10 years, and everyone got their 24. But it's time to move on.
Nice sports watch commercial now.
I do things we never could.
Thank you everybody who's watching on my Twitter. I at Walter Alex Cruz, but if you can click over, there's 69 of you watching from Twitter. You can click on over to the YouTube. I put the link in the in the Twitter. If you could just subscribe to YouTube so I can get those numbers up, I can get 69 of you added. Let's go, man. I just reposted it. If we could just subscribe, people. More commercials now. Let's see, what is this? A shaving, an eyebrow shaver. Jesus Lord. Manscaped. Manscaped everywhere. And now the Motorola ad, the castor oil ad by Giannis. It's the same commercials over and over and over and over. 82-63, start of the fourth quarter. Are the starters in for? No, it looks like Boston gave up. Only JD is in for the starting lineup. JT came out on the bench, got his knee wrapped up. We'll see. Peyton Pritchard bringing it up off the Edgecombe miss. Layup wide open. It's 82-65 now. Philadelphia keeping their starters in, or at least 3 of them. Edgecombe, nice crossover. Gives it to Joel B. Free throw line jumper. 15-foot goes in. 84-65 Philadelphia. Peyton Pritchard bringing it down. Gives it to Brown. Brown against George. Slaps it away. Philadelphia forces another turnover. Man, Paul George is just on fire with the stealing. And now Cummings with a jumper. Praying pitcher, slowing it down. I think Boston's waving the white flag now. JD, 3 off. Into the hands of Paul George, bringing it up. 86-65. Paul George bringing it up. Gives it to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid back to George. Reverse lane and good. 88-65. Boston takes a timeout. 76ers. Looks like they're keeping their season alive. We're going to game 7 Saturday. Winner take all to go on against the Knicks and giving them an extra day of rest.
Betting during the game just makes it even more exciting. I'm excited. There's so many live options to bet on, like home team, live, money live. So bet on all the twists and turns, because when you're live, anything can happen.
DoorDash commercial now.
Snacks, chargers, essentials, whatever you need to say, delivered at your speed.
Little upset Boston's losing like this, but hey, it's a good series though. How many ads for cars are there? Like, how many cars sponsor the NBA? You got Hyundai, Kia, which is the same sister company. You got Honda, and you got Rolls Royce, not Rolls Royce, Land Rover. Like, jeez, or Range Rover. They can't all be the official vehicle of the NBA. I guess the Kia is. And now with this possible knee injury to Jason Tatum, Boston might get eliminated for the first time in years in the first round. They have always made it to at least the semifinals since the JTJB era. But Philadelphia is getting all the momentum right now. You go from 3-1 to letting them get 2 games in a row. And we all know it's gonna be all threes for the rest of this game, and they're gonna miss and miss and miss and miss.
What's in your wallet? What's in mine?
It would really need one of the most iconic directors to film a single book. But, of course, we do. Only the things we do right. Perfect.
Patron commercial now. New Balance, come on. All right, how long is this timeout? Let's go. You're down 23 points. Like, why are we taking forever here? Well, it's the last day of April, but it looks like it won't be the last day of this series, as Philly is trying to force Game 7, which they're well on their way. And look at Paul George highlights here. Pulls up that runner the three out of the corner. The step back on Hauser. Another step back in that same corner on Derek White. Paul George, the veteran, the oldest player on the 76ers. Most playoff experience. He's 17.2 points this series, averaging. We'll call a foul here on Cummings, I believe. 88-65, 10 minutes and 16 seconds left. A lot of time left, but Boston is emptying their bench, so it looks like they are waving the white flag. Garza for 3 and gets it. Top of the key. 20-point lead now. Philadelphia. Nice good ball movement. Off by Joel Embiid. Loses the rebound. Ron Harper Jr. for three, misses. The 3-point woes continue for the Boston. I don't know why you keep trying to do this when they're not going down. Attack the basket. I don't care if that tree Embiid is there. Paul George bounce pass. Oh, they're going to call a kickball after the Celtics already have possession. That was a kickball, though. It's just super late. That was the right call, but too late. Can't believe 76ers lost two of these games by 30-plus points and have not given up and came back and now beating Boston by 20 points right here. And they keep catching rebounds. This is the Philadelphia's bench pretty much. Missed. Gives it to Pritchard. Pritchard lay in. Blocked by Edgecombe. 76ers still playing defense. Here's Ron Harper Jr. Edgecombe loses it. Oh, not Edgecombe. Sorry, Cummings. But nice block by Edgecombe on Pritchard. Philadelphia with a statement game here tonight. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left. Peyton Pritchard off the pick. Has Joel Embiid on him. Step back three. Way off. Edgecombe with the board. Edgecombe. Philly is not even taking the foot off their gas. Now it looks like they're slowing it down. Paul George at the top of the key with Pritchard on him. Crossover. Loses the ball. Shardaman for three. Misses. Garza with the rebound. Puts it back. But they call a foul on Paul George. I don't know what the heck is going on now. Paul George is upset at this foul. You're up by 21 points. Like, leave it alone. Paul George gets a tech. That's why. And Peyton Pritchard shoots the tech. 17 down now. 8 minutes left. If Boston can catch fire suddenly, they can come back. But, I mean, fat chance, though. Maxey bringing it up. So, yeah, Philadelphia keeping their starters in. Boston is going with their whole bench. Ron Harper Jr. with the rebound off of Joel Embiid's miss. Pritchard bringing it in up. Parza with the pick. Ron Harper Jr. corner three and makes it. It is now a 14-point game with 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. Boston might be able to pull a miracle. As we go to commercial, timeout Philadelphia. They might have told the fat lady to stop warming up. You never know. I mean, no lead is safe in the NBA, especially playing with a team that, like Celtics, that love those threes. But it's doubtful. I mean, 8 minutes or 7 minutes and 40 seconds left when that timeout happened. Down by 14 after that Ron Harper Jr. three in the corner. Let's see if the starters come back out, minus JT for the Celtics. We'll find out.
Rinvoq works differently. It's a one-stage pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, sickness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections.
Rinvoq commercial now. I mean, Boston is just trying to work. Coming back little by little, but like I said, they shot way too many freaking threes. Philadelphia with their defense, like in the third and fourth quarters, did everything they can, and all of a sudden, we might have a ball game, people. 14 points with 7+ minutes. I mean, we'll have to see. Stranger things have happened in the NBA. I mean, what did Reggie Miller do in '95? I want to say. What did he score? 11 points in like 10 seconds or 7 seconds or something crazy like that. Get off of these commercials. Get back to the game. The game is getting momentum here. Well, since they're still on commercials, we're going to go to that commercial real quick. Actually, no, I won't run the commercial. Because I think the game is coming back on now. There's the 76er, Dr. J, the legend. They won championship in 1983, I want to say, the year I was born. That's the year that they won the championship, Philadelphia. You know, 80s was Boston Lakers, Boston Lakers, Boston Lakers, but in 83, Philadelphia won that championship. Then in 1984, the Celtics. 1985, LA. I could probably name every team that won the championship since 1980. Seven minutes, 37 seconds left. Out of bounds, Philly. Walsh with the good defense. Philadelphia put their whole starting lineup back out here, trying to hold on to this 14-point lead. Embiid posting up on Garza. Boston still playing with their whole bench. I mean, the game is within reach. Come back with the starters here. But I guess the bench is doing so well, you don't want to disrupt that. 3 by Philly. In and out. Walsh brings it up. Gives it to Peyton Pritchard. Pick from Garza. Pritchard attacks. Gets it to Garza. Garza with the jam! We are within 12 points! Celtics are in an 11-0 run the last 3 minutes and 4 seconds. This bench is doing something for Boston. And that should have been an and one, by the way, in that slam. From 23 down to 12. Garza picks Embiid from the free throw, but he still gets that. Bounce, lucky bounce. 76-90. Philadelphia up. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left. Creighton pitcher off the Garza pick. Gets it to Garza. Garza for 3 at the key. Way off. Embiid with the rebound. See, they get too happy and they start shooting their threes again. Maxey brings it all in Garza's chest. Layup good. Philadelphia takes it back. 92-76. Creighton Pritchard brings it up. Layup good. 78-92. 6 minutes left. Maxey, you got to give the Celtics group is not quitting. They are playing like they can come back. Joel Embiid goes in. Foul on Ron Harper Jr. Uh-oh. Joel Embiid is feeling it on the ground. Joel Embiid shooting too. Each team only has one foul. One team foul. Joel Embiid, big man that can shoot free throws.
If Philadelphia holds in a final 5:46, it will be a game 7 on Saturday in Boston. TBD. There you go. Yeah, that gets the emphasis on the TBD. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
Joel Embiid hits the second free throw. 94-78. But the Boston bench not giving up. Pritchard to Garza, back to Pritchard. Over to Walsh. Walsh brings it in. Try to jam on Paul George, but misses it. Oubre hits the deck. Joel Embiid doing push-ups. Gets the crowd on their feet. Foul on Walsh. Man, Walsh tried to yam it on Paul George. Just the rim was not his friend. It went in too and just popped back out. Aubrey hits the free throw line, and the crowd chanting, "We want Boston." Be careful what you wish for in Game 7. The left-hander Oubre for the second free throw, off the mark. Walsh pushes Paul George. So foul on Walsh. Off, bad decision off the missed free throw. Embiid post up, gives it to Edgecombe. Edgecombe for three, all net. 98-78, back to 20 after Boston got it down to 14. They are on their feet at Xfinity Mobile Center. And Boston scored. I don't even know who that is. 52. What's his name? I know it starts with a C. It's like Champagne or something weird. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. The fans are on their feet, chanting. No one's leaving. They're up by 18. The starter's still there. Maxey to Joel Embiid at the free throw line. Backs up for a three. Way off short. Walsh with the rebound. Pritchard bringing it up. Pritchard shakes and bakes Edgecombe. Gets under the basket. Oh, worked for it, but missed. Garza with the rebound. Walsh now puts it up. Foul on Paul George. Walsh is going to the line for two. Going back to that three from Edgecombe. And I thank you. I see the numbers are jumping up to 80 people watching. We appreciate all the views. Please subscribe to @Rage of Wrestling, to @Cast of the 18 Studios, here at the Super Reliable Studios. But yeah, we need to get my numbers up. Trying to get to 300 by Survivor Series. At 226 right now. Please, if the 78 of you that are watching on Twitter, if you could go to YouTube and just hit the little subscribe button. It is free. @Rage of Wrestling is my YouTube. Trying to get these numbers up. Not everything gets played on the X here all the time. Special interviews and things like that, yes. But here is the YouTube, Rage of Wrestling, Walter.Cruz.940 on Instagram, Walter Alex Cruz on Twitter. That's the beautiful Tiffany Nieves will tell you. Get it, got it, bueno. Walsh misses the second free throw, 98-81. Looks like Philadelphia's forcing Game 7. They have not taken the starters out, but Boston waved the white flag a long time ago. Especially after JT, it looks like his left leg has some swelling. He's wrapped it in a knee brace now. Oubre brings it. Garza with the steal. Down to Peyton Pritchard. Pump fakes a three. Charlin, that's his name. Gets it to Walsh. Back to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard for three. Well short to Garza. Garza scoops it. Scoop layup by Garza. 98-83 Boston. Oh, sorry, Philly. Philadelphia calls timeout. 3 minutes, 31 seconds left to play. It is 98-83. Philadelphia looks like they're well into forcing game 7 in Boston. Now we go to the Toyota commercial. Come on, these commercials should be quick. There should be 20-second timeouts now.
Oh yeah? What else you got? Toyota. Let's go.
Scooters are just like State Farm, right?
Here's the stupid State Farm commercial with Jordan Peele. Or not. Mike. It's Michael, not Jordan Peele.
Stop living on the prayer. Get State Farm.
And the same damn Manscaped commercial. Lord. And it's Sherman with an S. It's not even a C. And I'm the Boston fan. Whew. New York waiting on the other side of this as they dominated Atlanta Hawks and eliminate them in 6. Or 5, sorry. So New York is just watching it. They're going to watch Saturday to see whether they have to stay home against Philadelphia or travel north to Boston. Straight up 95 into 91. Edgecombe, same corner three he hit earlier, off the mark. Peyton Pritchard rebound. 15-point game. Peyton Pritchard fake pump fakes. Gets it to Ron Harper Jr. Ron Harper pulls up, jumper misses, and it's in the Joel Embiid hands. Now they gave it to Paul George. Paul George, now they're just slowing down, trying to waste time as we have hit the 2 minutes and 43-second mark. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey dribbling. Walsh with a beautiful defense to Joel Embiid. Back to Paul George. Corner three. Ron Harper Jr. gets the rebound. Walsh with the board. Sharman for a three. Hits it. 98-86. 12-point game. 2 minutes left. Boston is on an 8-0 run the last minute. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Yo, Boston could do this in 2 minutes. Come back from 12 points. Edgecombe bringing it up. Trying to waste time. 2 minutes. Peyton Pritchard goes for the steal. Edgecombe brings it in. Gets fouled with the lay-in. 3-point play coming up. 100-86. Edgecombe turning on the Jets. Edgecombe with the concentration and the strength to actually make that while he was getting going up. 3-point play coming up. BJ Edgecombe, 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists tonight. Joel Embiid on the bench. Paul George hearing it from the crowd, going to the bench. 2 minutes left. Philadelphia finally saying, we got this, and taking out starters. Well, Maxey and Edgecombe are still there. Drummond here. Peyton Pritchard brings it up. 2 minutes left. Peyton Pritchard, step back three, makes it. 101-89. .point lead. Boston doing full court press. Walsh. Maxey. Maxey to Edgecombe. Edgecombe is wide open for three. Skip it. Aubrey, corner three. And slams it home. Pump fakes and brings it in. Kelly Oubre Jr. 103.89 now. Peyton Pritchard dribbling. Shoots another three. Misses. It's Philip. Drummond gets the rebound. Minute 20 left. Maxley bringing it all by himself. Gets fouled. I think it's on Garza. Maxey's got that turbo boost. Garza grabbed. He did make a play for the ball. That's not a flagrant, Maxey. Stop it. He pulled your elbow. Oh, Harper did smack him in the head, but he was going for the ball. You can tell. Intent is a lot. Has a lot to do with these calls. Edgecombe and Maxey, two of the fastest guards in the NBA. Philadelphia making their way to the back. They know they got this in the bag. A minute 14 seconds left. 103.89. Maxey, I think they're debating whether it's a flagrant, but intent is not there. He made a play for the ball, Ron Harper Jr., but he did get Maxey on the face. After the whistle, there's a technical on Harper Jr. Ron Harper pleading his case to the ref. So Philadelphia will shoot one tech and keep the ball. It looks like Maxey's going to shoot the tech. Philadelphia forcing game 7. Crowd chanting, "We want Boston." So he gets to shoot the tech and 2 free throws. Edgecombe hearing it from the Philadelphia crowd as he comes to the bench. VJ Edgecombe. So Philadelphia lives to fight another day. And of course, Maxey hits all 3 of the free throws. They foul Kelly Oubre. They foul Ron Harper Jr. on purpose to bring Kyle Lowry in for Maxey, so that Kyle Lowry can hear it from the crowd. This is his final year in the NBA, so this could potentially be his final game. If it's not a blowout in Boston and he doesn't get to play, this will be the final time we see Kyle Lowry on the ground, on the court. You know how he did play that championship in 2019 with Toronto. Kyle Lowry was a big part of that. Then he came over to Philly. Bent gets to the rim for 2. 106.91, 56 seconds left. Philadelphia crowd screaming, "We want Boston." Stripped by Walsh. Walsh gets it. Slams it home. 43 seconds left. 106.93. Hopefully, Jason Tatum will be well rested and ready to play for Saturday after that scary. I don't know. I guess it's his knee. And after that Achilles injury, Walsh playing some great defense right now. 1 to shoot, puts it up. 24-second shot clock. 19.7 seconds. Game is over. 106-93. Boston will probably just dribble it out here for the next 19 seconds. Yeah, they're going to dribble it out. 106-93. Philadelphia, the first team to come back from 3-1 and force Game 7 this playoffs year. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Philadelphia, give it up. Force Game 7. And again, 92 people watching. Please, if you could switch over to just real quick, YouTube, click it, and subscribe. The link is in one of the posts from X. That'll do it here at the Simply Reliable Studios. Stay tuned. You can flip to YouTube, also on Twitter as well, as the Oilers and the Ducks game will be covered by Stat Boy Mike. I am out. I've been Mr. Reliable, Walter Cruz. Please subscribe. Subscribe. Need to get these numbers up. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for watching. Love you all. I'm out.